What's up guys, it's Zach Carnage here with another Necron painting video. This time we've got the Doom Scythe. Very happy to finally get my hands on this model, so here's a look at the finished production. Right, so first let's take a look at what I did. I primed the entire model in Chaos Black, and you see I've got the top and lower sections separate. That just helps with painting the pilot, but they're all done up with the spray paint by Games Workshop. So here you get a bit of a look at the Doom Scythe itself with the Death Ray and the Tesla Destructors. Just take it off the stand here. Give you a better look at the Death Ray down there. And of course the pilot. So a very cool model. And I'm actually going to also show you, well, actually this is the front section, so that will be glued on later to hold the sections together. And I'm going to be showing you how to paint up your rubble. Well, a quick glimpse at how I do it. So we've got that as well. Right, I began this by painting the pilot, obviously. Standard paint job, just a bit of chainmail over all the armor plates, just dry brushed on, and then glowing buttons, just using bright colours, you know, scorpion green, blood red, and ice blue are my general ones I go for. And I've actually dry brushed the console with scorpion green and painted a bit of a pattern on there, on the central orb. So this pilot's ready, now we can glue on the top half. Okay, so that's the top half on, with the front section as well. I've taken off the Death Ray because we'll paint that up later, but what you can see that I've done here in a couple of sections is I've actually applied a bit of Dark Angel's green, and that will add depth for later on. So when you're putting brighter greens on, this helps to add a bit of an effect. Okay, so here you can see how the green comes on. This is, what I've done is I've taken Snot Green, which is another Games Workshop paint, although it might be an old one now, they might have done a new one. And I've just dry brushed it quite a lot over pretty much all of the sections. I tried to leave the middle section done less, so it looks less rustic, if you will, and you can see the pilot in there. And the vents have actually been dry brushed a bit more, as well as the runes, to add effect. Here you can see I've gone a bit further in depth. What have I done? I've got the bolt gun metal, and I've just dry brushed it along the whole edge, so you get that shiny metallic colour, and done the 5 thrusters at the back and the other edge, and also the inner sections as well. And I've painted up my Tesla Destructors exactly the same as how I did with my Annihilation Barge. So if you want to know how to do those, go and check out the video now. I'll put up a link so you can go and see that. And then, you know, come back here and watch the rest of this video, because it's a pretty cool way of painting them, I think. But most of this was just doing all of the bolt gun metal around the edges, really. Trying to be quite careful. And you see I've also done the power core there. Make it look a bit more mechanical. Because the green doesn't really normally give off the power of the robots. You see all the rubble here has been dry brushed with Codex Grey. That's the first step. And we'll go into it in a bit more detail next. Okay, so what I've done here is I've taken a bit of scorched brown and dry brushed that on in certain areas, and that will add a sort of darker brown colour to it, so it's not just plain grey. And I've also done that on the Necron-y style pieces in there. And we get back to the main craft here. See, I've just, all I've done is painted up those orbs. The green ones are just goblin green with a bit of scorpion green. The reds are scab red and blood red, and the blue is shadow grey and then ice blue. So not a lot added to that, but we carry on. So the next thing we're going to be looking at is the Death Ray. Now this is obviously the iconic thing to do with the Doom Scythe, so begin by painting that all black. Then we'll look at the core at the front here. That's done up with mithril silver on the outer parts, and then the inside has scorpion green on all of those edges there, with a bit of highlighting around with which I created using a white and scorpion green blend. So you mix the two together, just use that to highlight the edges of the crystal and the front. Next you want to get out a variety of other metallic colours like chainmail, and you see all the metallic areas there, they've been painted up with chainmail and mithril silver and things. And I dry brushed pretty much the whole thing in Codex Grey to pick out the details. And then I did a bit of lighting effects with scorpion green dry brushes. You can see the all the greens at the back are scorpion green, except for the orbs, which were goblin green with scorpion green on top of that. So no, it gives a nice sort of glowing effect with the dry brushed scorpion green around the edges. Okay, looking at an updated version of the base, I've added grass, painted up the Necron stuff, and I also did a bit of bleach bone dry brushing on the rocks to add a bit of lightening. So here's the whole thing, and it looks pretty good. It's very impressive on the battlefield because it's such a massive model when you compare it with any of the other Necron stuff. And also I think the way I painted the Death Ray really helps to go, and the Tesla Destructors add some variety to it. So you're not just stuck with entire green model. Which is what I like about Necrons, because you can always, take it your own way. So thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment anything you want to say. Even if it's terrible, just comment whatever. And stay tuned for my other painting videos, and hopefully I'll be able to show this off in a couple of battle reports. Bye guys.